What if it's your house and you heard that your neighbor saw him and didn't call? You're going to kind of look at him and go, really?
All it took was a simple 911 call, but that never happened. Police say a heads up would have been all they needed to stop a number of burglaries in West Omaha. Good evening, I'm Kevin Boughton.
And I'm Andrea Flores. Craig and Jenny are off tonight. Police say some people are afraid to be a so-called snitch for fear of retaliation, but that fear can actually cause your community more damage. KMTV Action 3 News reporter Emily Zink has more on the recent string of burglaries in West Omaha.
It's like, call us.
Lieutenant Mark Gentili with the Douglas County Sheriff's Department says a simple 911 call could have easily put some brazen burglars behind bars.
A neighbor that gets a knock on her door, she answers the door, and it's a 9-year-old young man, and asks for a person named Cletus.
Lieutenant Gentili says the woman watched the boy walk back to a black Chevy Impala. Immediately, 3 black men get out of the car. Authorities say the 3 men kicked in the back door of a home near 90th and Sorensen Parkway.
She then sees them coming out of the front door carrying a large big screen TV and other items.
Lieutenant Gentili says the woman never called 911, but she did snap some pictures of the suspect's vehicle.
The trunk is open right here, so they're getting ready, they're loading stuff up.
It wasn't until hours later when sheriff's deputies arrived on scene that the woman handed over the picture. Her reason for not calling? She didn't want to get involved.
If she would have called us right then, we would have had cruisers immediately in the area and probably apprehended these people.
Authorities believe the same suspects are responsible for breaking into a home in the Deer Creek neighborhood the next day. They stole multiple items, including 3 shotguns and a rifle.
If they're in there burglarizing your house and they're stealing guns, they're going to be using those guns for illegal use.
Not only were guns taken, but Lieutenant Gentili says again neighbors witnessed the crime and didn't call 911. When I asked the neighbors of the Deer Creek burglary victim whether or not they would have called 911 if they saw anything, they didn't hesitate to say yes. Mark Stallhut, a retired Lincoln cop, is appalled someone in his neighborhood witnessed the crime and didn't call for help.
They saw them kicking on the front door and they didn't call the police.
Stallhut says take it from a former officer. It's better to make the call than sit silent. Lieutenant Gentili agrees.
If these guys know that they can do whatever they want, they're going to continue to target your neighborhood. One day it will be your house.